Hello, March 14th, GCP final vlog. I guess this is because we can't do the one-on-one meetings. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see. So, I'm going to start off with my portfolio. Yeah, so, from what I remember last year, it was like resume, achievements, stuff like that. So let's get into it. Okay. I'm just gonna place everything on the ground because I can bring up stuff. So I guess I'll just start with journaling. I'm not that big of a journaler, honestly. Yes, I do some. I think I did like 26 this year, 27. This is my spiritual journal, Bible journal thing. I don't open this up. Don't share it at all. It's just between me and God. This is like my day-to-day journal. I don't know if you can see some of that. Right. I can't really see. That's okay. But that's like day-to-day, friends, stuff. Important moments in my life, I guess. That's my journal part. What's this part? No. Okay. In my journal, I also have, I guess I go through this like once a month, or once a week, and I pretty much, it's a day planner. I plan my week. So, like here it says, my foods assignment is due. Also, I have a basketball game, KCS versus HCS. Basketball tournament, Surrey. This is Friday. I went to see the movie 1917. I don't have a ticket for that, but Cobb scholarship, hands-ins, physio appointment, X-rays, science final, another physio appointment. So day planner, whatever it is. Also, my portfolio, I like to keep like achievements. So in chemistry is my hardest. I struggle with it the most. I really don't like chemistry at all. But as soon as I got my first 100%, I was super glad. So I kept that because I spent a very long time on it. I probably won't always keep it, but I'll keep it. Just recently added to my portfolio are my grades. This is my first straight A year ever. My overall course was 95. I got A honorable plus principals list. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this because I never get a lot of A's. Because like in the past, I feel like I haven't really been. Well, I do try. I just rather focus on other things. But this year, I know grades are important because, you know, I got accepted to UBCO and I need to keep that status up, or that mental effort. Next, my portfolio are my first tax. I finished my first tax, my first T1. I'm very proud. I did the entire thing. Calculations, amounts. Actually, I hate taxes, but just came out to that. And next in my portfolio, I have like 5 values in my life. I think I want to work on 5 values. So this was in the GCP Fast Forward I was given at the beginning of the year. I have achievement, adventure, courage, faith, spirituality, and success. Those were my 5 I chose. And along with that, I took a career test a while ago, and I got like a 3-page document talking about who I am. And I got my top 4 interests were adventure, athletics, international, and security enforcement. So those were like what jobs I would like to have in my career. So a job that has adventure, athletics, international, or security enforcement. My top 5 skill areas were athletic, cross-cultural, writing, working with others, and being artistic. My lowest traits, which means that I shouldn't get into these things, were math, marketing, and clerical. I understand I wasn't that great at math. Probably like grade 9 math was probably my way to go. My top personality strengths were I'm dominant, compassionate, assertive, imaginative, innovative, and adventurous. I always keep these in my, there's a lot more. There's my skills, my work environment, my work outcomes, my life values, which my top 4 were serve God, family, serve others, and integrity. I always keep these. Normally when I go in for an interview, I like to keep my skills in mind. I also have a list of every job that I would be good in. There's like 20 of them. Yeah, so keep this on my portfolio. Next up is my resume. I made a resume made a very nice resume, talking about my work experience, my education, my achievements, what I'm good at. I'm hoping to work at the marina downtown this year, or Costco. Those are the 2 options. Costco, I've had 3 interviews and they're just reviewing my final references, so I think I'm going to work there. But I actually really want to work at the marina because I did 4 years at Moolix and I'm done with that. So, resume, very important. Next up, my class. I've been with these guys a lot of these guys for, I think, 8 years now. So I came in grade 3. 8 years. A lot of them I've known for 8 years. So they're very close to me. Honestly, in class I don't act like I care a lot. I feel like I've done that wrong. But I do really care. I really do like hanging out with these guys. I think this is the best class at HCS. But yeah. Yeah, so asking for some projects or meaningful things you have worked on independently this year. I like to write. I'm working on a story. I'm like 2 chapters in. It's not really much, but it's something I like to do. Besides, hobbies, like I play volleyball a lot now. But during this this virus pandemic thing, I haven't been really playing a lot. I play basketball still. Not a big fan of it, but I do like teaching it. I also have got into something called Forex trading, which I trade currencies, and I, I, yeah, pretty much I just trade currencies. So here's like my charts. I read charts, and I buy and sell based off if the chart's gonna go up or down. I've been working on that, and slowly making money. I think it's actually great, really cool. I think more people should learn it. I've been doing that a lot. Yeah. Relational growth. Yeah, I don't. It says hobbies, music. I don't really play music a lot. It says growth and relational growth. I think I've never been closer to my family. Yeah, just because of the pandemic. Um, I think with friends wise, I think I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like I've grown with any of my friends. I feel like I've decreased my friendship bar. If that makes sense. But yeah, spiritual growth. I can't really go to church. It's been harder because I've been able to go to church. But I've been watching a lot of like Francis Chan and worship music a lot. That's my only. I don't know if I've been growing. I think I've become more spiritually mature in the way that um, rights, wrongs, knowledge. I guess I've got more wise about spiritualness. Like I can answer questions I wouldn't have been able to answer at the beginning of this year. Different leadership roles I've taken. Yeah, so during this pandemic, I haven't been able to become a leader in any ways. I mean, can't think of anything. Actually, I do create. I have created some pandemic. Sorry, pandemic hangout times with my class. Kind of, I don't know if that's leading. I created a thing we had where we all hung out. But before that, because before that, I've been the captain of my basketball team 2 years in a row now. This year was harder than last year because we were better, but half the teammates didn't want to put in work, and the other half really wanted to, and I had a hard time making sure that both sides felt good and what they wanted, which is really hard because you have two different scenarios that you have to do, and I had to lead in a way that everyone could understand and follow, which was, I think, was really hard because I don't know, it's just kids that I had a hard time this year. But I think I grew more mature in my leadership this year. I feel like I was able to take more control, make better decisions based on the team, on the court and outside the court with my team. We had a couple disciplinary issues that I had to be a part of, which was hard because it's like you're losing like some of your better players for a couple games. It was like, yeah, the basketball's big leadership role. When it comes to our service projects, like when we were cleaning the houses and stuff, I feel like I was the one taking role in my group. I felt like, I'm not gonna say who they were, but it was just like they were quiet and stuff, and I'd have to be like, okay, we're going here, we're gonna do this. Hi, person, how are you doing? Like, what should we do? Then I tell them which places, who takes who. They all love that. I know a lot of people don't like being told what to do, but when they're not doing anything, it's like someone needs to tell them what to do, despite what they think. So, yeah. So, there are some questions that I need to answer in this vlog, and The first is, what part of your growth are you most proud of this year? Okay, it was interesting. I was thinking about this one. I would say the biggest part of my growth, or what is it? Growth I'm most proud of is, I feel like I don't think the growth I'm proud of is positive. It is positive, but not in the way that it could be seen. What I mean by that is, like, my growth in my friendships is that I've been distancing myself from unhealthy friendships, which means I have less friends, which is like, no. But I've been choosing better friends and more friends that will build me up. But right now I have less friends, which just kind of sucks, and I have less people to hang out with. But the times I am hanging out with the people, I'm hanging out with stronger people, which I think that's like the growth that I've made, is that instead of just hanging out with people because of that, like, whatever, just to hang out and doing not so good things, it's like I'm changing my growth to people that I actually hang out with. So, what has been the biggest challenge you have been working through this year? Chemistry is the biggest one. Academic wise, it's definitely chemistry. I'm horrible at it. I can never focus, and I just try to rush through it. Sorry. Okay. If it was an academic challenge, if it was just a challenge in life in general, it would be spiritual, I think, because it's like I'm 2 days in, I'm like, yo, I haven't prayed, I haven't worshipped, I haven't done anything recently, and I need to do that. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. What part of GCP brought meaning, learning, and opportunity into your life this year? I feel like we did. There are aspects of of, what am I saying? What's the question? Okay, there are so many things with GCP that we missed out on this year, like Mexico, and that was it, I guess. I think what brought me the most meaningful learning was honestly, I can't say much about that because I feel like I haven't really learned. I know this is what you teachers don't want to hear, but it's like I feel like I haven't learned much, like a lot of things meaningful. I feel like the only case I can bring up is our service when we went to people's houses and cleaned. I think that was really meaningful to them and to us because it's us humbling down, or us being more humble and putting someone else before us, which I thought was really a good opportunity. And I know, like, a ton of us didn't really want to do it, but I think it was good we did. I can't really answer any more of that question because I don't really know what, like, I don't know. Okay, what were the highlights of this year for you in your life in general? What were the highlights for you what are the highlights this year for you in your life in general? Highlights. Honestly, I really liked playing volleyball at lunch. Um, I'd get the keys, or Miss Y would give me the keys, and thank you for her that, or thank you for that, Miss Y. And I think I'd open up the gym, or I'd open up the gym for um, like volleyball at lunches, and then you'd get like kids that never really hang out. Like I think it brings everyone together. Um, I think it's a huge highlight. I mean, we just all be playing, having fun. That's a big highlight. Thinking what else we did this year. Um, my basketball tournaments were really fun. I think I got to know more of the boys there, hang out with kids. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think what made them significant were the people there that I was with, and like the people. Not that I was influenced, but the people that were influencing me. Some were good, some were bad, but I think it's a significant part of my life is my grade 12 year. You know, like turning 18, getting that adult spectacle, I guess, and growing from there. Um, what did I learn about myself? I learned that I just don't like people who bring me down. I have a big problem with that. Um, I get really, not like mad, but that and people who waste my time. I don't know why. I feel like there's just like, I don't have enough time in life. And I feel like, um, I just need to use it for some things that like either I spiritually grow or like things I need to do. Um, which I know, I feel like I sound really selfish because there's a lot of people that need friends, like stronger friends to help them, and I feel like I should be part of that. And I am part of that, some people, but I don't know. What did you learn about myself? Oh, I also learned I am an introvert. Honestly, I'm not. I love hanging out with people, but I just won't do it every day. Like I like Shiloh or whatever, ask me every day to hang out, and I just can't do that. So I think I learned my boundaries this year. I learned my boundaries that I base myself upon. Yeah. At the end of this vlog, answer these 3 questions. Considering everything you've been doing in your growth, your experience in your life this year, what life mark would you give? Yeah, so I pre-wrote my life mark because I gave percentages for like school, sports, friendship, family, spiritual life. So I did my best in school this year. I got 100. Sports, 100. So I have 200s. Friendship and family, I want to say a 95 because I've grown in all my things and I've made decisions that would make me have better friends, I guess, if that makes sense, and my family. So I give myself a 95 for friendship and family. And my spiritual life is 89 because at the beginning of the year I did a regen, and I think that was a big spiritual growth. Um, and my maturity and wisdom in my spiritual life has grown, but I wouldn't say that I've fully maxed that out. So I put it 89, and I just added those scores up: the school, sports, friendship slash family, and spiritual with 100, 195, 89, and I just gave an average, which was 96. So I said my life mark is a 96. I think I did a lot this year so far, and I've made a lot of important decisions in my life, which I think has been beneficial than ever. Yeah. Considering your effort and environment in the GCP course, what GCP mark would you give? Um, you know, like my effort this year in class, I feel like I had some input. but the service projects, I feel like I was just up and ahead of that. I was the highest there. I did really good in service projects, and I had a lot of input, I guess. The projects, like the capstone, I think I did really, I hope I did really well. I think just putting a lot of effort and input into the class, I think I did really well. I wouldn't say I got above 95 in that, or 9, like, I gave myself a 92 because I didn't go 100%, but yet I excelled in almost everything. So, and my one, yeah, never mind. And so then I just added my life mark plus my GCP mark and the average of that, which was a 96 and 92. So, my overall course, I said, should be a 92 because that's my life and my GCP average together. Yeah. I'm wondering what else I can put in to show you what I've done. I showed you a lot of my portfolio. A lot of the stuff I've done. I think